Do you see that? Do you see that what they're asking for?
Did you see that advert? That advert was asking for experienced photographers and videographers to send their CVs across, etc., email to somebody to photograph and video a major international festival, right? Now, this creative industry is built on a lot of free labour, and I think it's absolutely atrocious, particularly when you're asking for experienced people. Without those images, without that videography, you have nothing to show about your event. Yes, you can have some people with some selfies and maybe some clips of them walking and videos or they've done on their phones, great. But when it comes to your sponsors wanting absolutely amazing quality imagery, what are you going to show them? And you've already identified there's a need for it, which is why this job actually exists in the first place. But it's not actually a job, is it? You want something for free. And this is the way you've gone about it, by saying, hey, you can get exposure to this and we'll share your work. My work would be shared even if I was paid. So why are you not paying for me? It obviously has a value. You just don't want to give it a value. Because if it doesn't exist, you have nothing to show for your event that is professional looking. Okay, I'm not saying people on phones can't take amazing pictures, but when you have a dedicated photographer and videographer, which is what you've requested, you obviously know you have a need for one, but you don't want to pay it. And I'm not just coming after this festival, it happens all the time, right? It happens loads. In fact, even on LinkedIn, which is a business social media network, there are numerous companies out there asking for people to do stuff for free. In fact, there was a whole fitness thing that wanted a photographer to go shoot their entire event for free, and they would give them merchandise. I mean, you're a brand new brand. Tell me how good it's going to be. I know nothing about you. Why would I be working for you? And they always want experience and all the equipment. So you know it has value. You know it has value. And yet you won't put a value on it. You won't even give us expenses. And I've got a great story for you. A friend of mine shot an A-lister celebrities party. She was told that she'd get parking, that she would have all the tags, she'd get a good goodie bag because the person's A-lister, right? She showed up to the event and was told there was no parking range where she had to park down the side. She ended up getting a parking ticket, which is pretty bad. But when she arrived, there was no goodie bag for her. And she was lambasted because she went to the toilet. And she was like, I've worked 6 hours. I'm just going to the bathroom. No. She then got told that she needed to give over the images immediately. And she was like, no, you told me I could do it in 48 hours. No, I need them now. So she managed to edit some and send them across. What happened? This celebrity posted them without even crediting her. No work came from it. She actually was hounded for days and days to do massive re-edits on stuff because this celebrity wanted to look a certain way in the pictures. And then she was told she couldn't share those images. So you tell me how this free work helps anybody, because you're asking for experience, but you're not willing to pay for that experience. And it goes without saying that we as an industry have accepted this kind of free labour agreement constantly. Why is my business making money for your business for free? Because you need the images and you need the videography to be able to promote your business, but you don't want to pay for it. So it does have a value, because if none of that existed, you wouldn't either.